But at the same time, if Redo of Healer has an anime, I think just about anything can get an
Oh
anime.
my goodness. Yes, it. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that it should get an anime, or it will get an anime?
I cannot say anything about it if it should get an anime. I think I'm not that far into the manga or manhwa to say it. But I think at some point, because so many people enjoy it and read it, I think at some point it gets an anime. I think yes.
I hope so.
I'm also not at the point where they treat Japanese apparently badly. I don't know. I have to see what it's like.
Okay. All right. Andrech, go ahead. How about you?
Yeah, we're missing we're missing a slice of pizza.
I'm gonna wait for him to get that.
Here's my policy on the whole anime thing. If studios don't want to support it, they don't have to. But at the same time, if Redo of Healer has an anime, I think just about anything can get an anime.
My goodness. Yes, it. If Redo of Healer gets made, this better get an anime, because that, if they can get freaking anime, definitely Solo Leveler needs to get an anime, because you know what.
On that point, I will also want to point out, if it's not a Japanese studio taking up Redo of Healer.
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of studios.
We know that there are also good Korean studios.
Yep.
There I want to mention an anime style comic or cartoon series, which is Avatar: The Last Airbender and The Legend of Korra, which were produced by Americans, but the animation is mostly done by Korean studios.
It's really good animation too.
Yes, it is good animation. So there are Korean studios out there that are able to do good animation.
I wonder why they're not picking it up, though. I wonder why no one has picked it up. Maybe they're holding it back from the public. Maybe they have something going on, but they haven't said anything yet. I want to talk about why this has not been adapted into an anime, because it is honestly stuff like freaking God's High School, stuff like Noblesse, stuff like Tower of God, all of these three things that were actually made into animes. Solo Leveler definitely needs to be made into an anime. Absolutely.
The thing is, with those, as you said, there is this controversial thing with the Japanese people and how they're depicted. I don't necessarily think that it's the money that is missing, because if you think of all the manhwas that were made into anime, were all funded by Crunchyroll.
True.
Yeah.
But I think maybe it's just conspiracy theory of me, or theory that maybe Crunchyroll wants to do it, but they cannot find a Japanese studio which is willing to do it.
That's interesting. Yeah,
that's most likely what's going on, to be honest.
Because I feel like if you do this anime, if you go out and you're like, here's the money, let's do it, you have to have the most top of the line animation for this, because the actual webtoon / manhwa, it's gold. The animation in it is gold, and to be able to follow up on that in an anime, you have to produce something good. So I think that's one of the biggest things too. Maybe they're just waiting for the right one. Maybe that's it. What do you think, Pizza? What do you think? You think this thing should be made into an anime, or what have you heard?
I mean, I just came back, so
yeah, no.
What I've read now, it's quite interesting. You know, it's it definitely has some things that it should work on. I mean, I don't want it to get it first amazing season, you know, like with One Punch Man. The animations were great. Everything was flawless. And then season 2 came and they ruined it with the CGI and whatever, you know, like a lot of.
Didn't they change the studio?
They did change the studio. I mean, they had a lot of like freelancers that worked at season 1, and 2 was like really like the professionals. But then again, they kind of ruined it, in my opinion. But it should, in my opinion, get an anime. It would be really sick, you know. Like we had Noblesse.
Yeah, we just talked about it. Yeah,
the demand is there for it. That's what we know. The demand is there.
Yeah, the God of High School was also an amazing manhwa, and the animation were also great. So I think, like, I mean, it's a lot of hype in this. So it would definitely eventually get an anime or get it animated.
Hey, Otakus, this is Ike Senpai. Thank you for watching that short clip of Otaku International Podcast. If you like that content, go watch the